Hello. Duel Commander. I will be playing Slimefoot and Squee. Very evil. I know. I made the mistake of playing Duel Commander earlier today at like 4 a.m. And holy smokes, there was like 90 people playing. Okay, there's still 90 people playing. Hopefully, it's a lot faster of a queue because it was super slow. Wait for the black box. It was super slow earlier. Duel Commander is 1v1 Commander. There is a separate ban list, and there's restrictions on some commanders that aren't necessarily banned in the format, but are banned in the command zone. This is the deck. It is just like bog standard Slimefoot and Squee. Sort of grindy Jund pile of hate. We do not have a polite deck. I'm very fond of the Living Death here. I'm excited to see if that does anything. I think this is a rare instance where I think a Mind Twist would be pretty cool. Here, really quickly. All right. Yes, Living Death is very funny. I feel like the red count is very low for Fury. That has me a wee bit concerned. I don't know if anyone else feels that. Maybe there's enough red, but it is a bit concerning though. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 red cards in the deck besides Fury, which is not a lot of red. Yes, there is indeed a Goyf. Pyrogoyf is so goated. I was running an Jeskai control earlier too, and Goyf and Jeskai control felt like so absurd. Nice. Yes, thank you, Eve. Get your predictions in. There will be ads on Twitch, but I gotta bite that bullet so we don't get pre-rolls. It's purely for growth, guys. You need to understand. If I don't run at least 3 minutes of ads per hour of stream, we will get pre-rolls, which means anyone who joins the channel will immediately be served like 3 minutes of ads. And what happens when you join a channel and you get served 3 minutes of ads? You're out of there. You do not proceed. Exactly. So we're gonna cook with ads for a little bit, And then maybe once I get sort of where I want to be in future, then we'll start cooking without ads. Good news, subscribers should be served 0 ads. So, you know, there's a few subscribers in chat right now. And Dual Commander is 1v1. Yeah. It is a different ban list from normal Commander. Pyroglyph blew up, gets more and more expensive. Pyroglyph is incredible. It's especially incredible when you clone it. We have Fable the Mirror Breaker in here. It's not impossible for us to do. But yeah, in the Jeskai control list, I was using Satya to clone Pyroglyph, and you just like dome someone for 8. Insane. How much is Pyroglyph right now? Pyroglyph is $6. That's respectable. Let's look at it's that M3C minus is and then we can sort USD. Baraglyph is the most expensive at $13. Then Talon Gates of Madara at 11. Hope we got paired. I would like to play first. Look, have fun. Ooh, I see Once Upon a Time, and we're up against the deck I was playing before. uh, and we're going first. I'll keep this. Voha I've not seen once. Yo, I think I'm in on Ignoble Hierarch. Bolt test. Oh, why is SUR banned? Yeah, that's true. Ward 3 is an incredible amount. Okay, there's our bolt. They've passed the bolt test. I think we'll try to punish a counterspell with a Outland Liberator. So if he tries to hold up counter magic here, then the Outland Liberator is going to flip into a 3/3 and we start beating down. Opponent has to cast a spell or else it becomes night. I need to look at why it isn't still 40 life because it's 1v1 and people don't want to slog. What green 2-drop could we get here? Like White of the Reliquary? Yeah, that's not very interesting. Alright, I will happily let it become nighttime and get a 3/3. 2 or more other lands. Their timer on these matches right here. Alright, well, they're holding up counter magic. I guess I'll just begin my beatdown plan. I mean, if they counterspell Slimefoot and Squeak, am I really that worried? Counter magic they won't have for Underground Adventurer. What's the green 2-drops we can get? It's like, Could get Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass here. Once that's over, I lose. Yes, the game automatically ends. Delia. And it's like a chess clock. I mean, we're winning this race, so. All right. I want to surveil land here. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of want that really bad. All right, Felly is dead. Uh, I'm a bit of a silly pants. But we got our 3 damage in. Now the question is do we want... I'm gonna green Sun Zenith for 1 here. I'm gonna get Death Right. So now Death Right's gonna produce enough mana so we can go under Mountain Adventurer into a Galvanic Discharge. And if would you rather have the initiative or would you rather have the monarchy? To me, the answer is clear. It's the initiative. We're just gonna get flaged or something. That's okay with me. Yep. I guess we might as well play around days. Yes, we're getting mountain. Or, I'll get a swamp, actually. We already have enough red. That hardly matters. I can't think of a haste creature they could have. They could have the Arena of Glory. That's the one thing that'll be like a gotcha. But I can't think of a good like haste creature that like really gets me through a Galvanic Discharge or something. Aragorn. King of not the initiative. Okay, as badly as I want to go down Forge, Oh, actually, I should have animated Den of the Bugbear. All right, well, lost well. Bottom, bottom. Well, good thing I scryed, I guess. Never mind. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's animate the Den of the Bugbear. That's a tapped in attacking. Okay. I'm curious if any blocks do happen here. I don't think I would block personally. Okay, Eldritch Evolution's something. Slimefoot and Squee. Yep. Yeah, Satya is not a bad card. Okay. Oh, gosh, try not to spill my drink everywhere. So this can animate Den of the Bugbear and leave up both my spells. The Chthonian Nightmare is pretty huge. Hello. So we're gonna get Throne of the Dead 3 first. Is kind of what matters. I don't know if I'm really that big of a Vendilion Click believer. True name Nemesis. Bummer. And swing. And there's not really a lot I'd want to bring back from the yard. Animate Den of the Bugbear, I'll have 3 attackers. Jeskai Control does run a lot of flash creatures though, like he could just flash into Subtlety or something. So I lose 5 and then I lose 8 more. All right. I have a feeling we got flooded that game. But maybe I was just too slow to pull the trigger on Slimefoot and Squee. Opponent's making a lot of sideboard decisions. Really thinking it out. Any moment now. Foundations is adding like Llanowar elves and stuff, right? I don't know if it's gonna be slowing it down per se. Any second now. I would like to go first. This is not the strongest hand in the world, but I see Fable. Ugh. Hand's actually pretty poor. Oh well. This has to fetch a green-black land or Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, keeping 3-drops against the 2-drop heavy control deck is not the best feeling in the world. Murktide region in the graveyard. Well, we don't have to worry about Endurance anymore. That's the only card that they really play besides Snapcaster Mage that interacts with the graveyard. Main phasing something? That's rare. That's nothing. Get... Oh, this deck doesn't run Underground Mortuary. Guess we're gonna get Commercial District. Keep that on top. I cast my commander. And then next turn's Hieroglyph Pippin. Denick. Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities. I can't actually Hieroglyph that. Bummer. Because of Ward 1. I think we're just gonna attack. And actually, before blocks, I just need to. I should just fatal push this thing. That's my. Doesn't matter either way. Duskborn Limited was fine. I don't really have a strong opinion about it. He didn't even activate Pippin. He's just eating it. Opponent looks to be a little stuck on lands. Oh, well, there you go. That's a bummer. Yep, I'll take my 2. Oh, Skull Clamp. Ooh-wee, mama. I'm gonna cast Pyroglyph. And I'm gonna blow up your Dennek. Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Skull Clamp while your shields are down. And hopefully you don't have Force Negation or Will. Days. No. No. Got a beautiful monster in play. That's all we need. Gold Clamp was 1 mana Stone Rain. 1 mana Boomerang. What puts 1 card on top? Well, I'm gonna Endurance that card away. Yep, and that's 2 green up. I'll Fable the Mirror Breaker first, then he'll want to counter it. Okay, that resolved. I guess we'll just get Bayou. I'm actually gonna set a stop and upkeep. So if he counters it now, I'm basically time walking him. Keep in mind he surveilled a card to the top of his deck. He wants to draw whatever card is there. Now we're F6. White Plume Adventurer on this board? You've gone mad. Okay. Boop. So now I can sack in response to something like Swords to Plowshares or something. Chain Lightning. Goodbye, Ren. And 6. Aragorn, King of Gondor. That's not gonna win you. Oh yeah, this is over. Red, black. 1, 2, 3. Chaos Defiler. That one. Chaos Defiler. That one. Ow. Good old double Vindicate. I don't know if I'm really a fan of this one, but I'll keep anyway. Shocking. That tells me it's like Spells Pierce or Broadside Bombardiers is the best card to have in this matchup. Okay. Master's Vault. Yep, like Malcolm or something. Fairy Mastermind. True name. Ugh. Fine foot and squee. All right. Okay. All right. We do have an edict for the true name nemesis. We need to find it. Taking 5 here. Opponent probably doesn't have 2 counter spells, and if they do, then they have me beat. Go ahead and bolt my slime foot and I'm good, actually. No. No, it's fine. We tapped him out of counter magic. Unless he has exactly... It has to be Stern Scolding. Okay, that works too. I'm just going to try to burn him out. Yuck. Prismatic ending is pretty bad for us. Harbor Elf. I think I just need to dig. Yeah, that's sadly how I have to tap. They can tap like this. Two lands. Okay, nothing of note. Hive has always been weird to me in the control decks. Like, why are they running one mana draw two, I guess? Double land cycler. Undra Meticulous. Aragorn. Chaos Defiler. We're gonna die this turn anyway. Take an extra card deep. Well, my called shot didn't work. Am I not in sorcery speed yet? How do I activate Slimefoot and Squee here? Not anything preventing me from doing so. Oh, I don't have a Sapperling. What am I saying? I'm being silly. All right, so we have to move to combat then. Yep, all right. We did not draw a Chaos Defiler. All right, bummer. Pay out the Doubters, Eve. Yeah, there's only two cards in our deck, I think, that actually deal with True Name Nemesis. It's, well, we have Demonic Tutor, but also Flare of Malice, Chaos Defiler. Yeah, that's about it. Queue times are so long in Duel Commander right now. I'm sure it's just because the format's new. This is the other Jeskai control list that I was looking at. I don't know what it is with deck builders for Duel Commander, and putting in like 4 red cards and still putting Fury in. I lost the die roll. Elminster. Here doesn't really matter too much. All right. Do I just scam a Fury into play and just try to go coast to coast? Because Elminster doesn't actually run creatures. So Fury's like a dead card here. We have black, red, yeah. Let's get a Bayou. And if we get forced, we get forced. Okay, we did not get forced. So yeah, keep in mind that watching this play, that Elminster, very creature light deck. I've watched them take the initiative and then Throne of the Dead 3 look at the top 10 and put 0 creatures into play. So I'm just going to try to go coast to coast here and kill this guy. Because they are also a very counter magic heavy deck. So maybe they just draw the counter magic half and not the Brazen Borrower Bouncer thing half or the Swords to Plowshares half. Like, to give you some perspective, this guy's running Approach of the Second Sun. Tapped wrong because I'm a smarty pants. Tapping wrong. This has to be for black. Green, red. Yep, going to Archmage Charms it or whatever. Ooh, Brain Surge. That is not a counterspell. This guy's just dead. All right, to be fair, there could be a Terminus in my near future. It's not entirely correct to say that this guy's dead. But, this guy's pretty close to dead. This did not seem like a I'm in a winning position setting up a cool play Brain Surge. It seemed like a very desperate Brain Surge. Even then, next turn I can Chaos Defiler, so. Resolves? Resolves. Yeah, you are toast. Prairie Stream. You do not control 2 or more basics. You're not going to get Tundra? I imagine that's for budget reasons. I could animate Den of the Bugbear. No matter what you bounce here, it's 8. E protection. Oh, I passed through attackers. I should have gotten my tokens. That's my bad. Celestial Colonnade. Wrath of God. That's not gonna do a lot. Because I just have Chaos Defiler soon. Okay, so getting my tokens didn't end up mattering anyway. Man, Bazooka Bog being a tap land's pretty rough. Well, they're gonna cast Elminster and probably draw a card. And then I'm gonna Chaos Defiler it, and then opponent's back in trouble. Yeah, that's a little concerning. I did not tap a red. That's fine. That hardly matters. You can't counter my land. Oh, Approach of the Second Sun. I'm so scared. The horror, the horror. I'm so scared, everyone. It is really funny with Sunken Palace, though. Oh, you can't actually do that. You need Remand. So that's 6 damage from hand. This would be 5 damage, yeah. Is right. And we're waiting. All of Storm Giants. Farewell, exile all creatures and all graveyards. Does not matter to me. Not even Spell Pierce saves my opponent from what is about to occur. He needs like mental misstep. Chain Lightning. Card's worse. Ooh. Yep. Seems about right. He was ready for that one. He conceded the second I played that card. Hey, once upon a time. Put a stop on your upkeep. I just don't want to get forced negation or something. So I have 2 lands. Probably just want the Verdant Catacombs, right? And Tarmogoyf's pretty good, though. And we have Smuggler's Copter to loot. Yeah, I'm going to take the Goyf. Play around Stifle. Probably just Graveyard the Yawgmoth. Oh yeah, absolutely. Goyf is better here. It's already a 4/5. If we don't draw a land, I'll play Copter here. You should like Copter Resolve unless you really want to use your mana. Or Spike. Okay. It's alright with me. My opponent just conceded. I don't know why he scooped very early, but he did. Believers win. We've already got paired. Maybe he just ran out of lands or something. Kept a bad hand. Decided not to bother. Nicol Bolas the Ravager. The mulligan. The keep, I guess. And we'll bottom... Probably Wild Growth, right? Should have set a stop. Okay, just do it now. I think I'll take a Marsh Flats. I do like white. White of the Reliquary is very fun. Probably gonna get... Okay, Ponder. Ponder, Ponder. Roll. Let's get our turn 2 squee up and running, huh? Unless we're getting forced here. Nice old days or something would have been... My opponent's just like curving out. I'm fine to curve out too. We can play that game. Docked, bolt, fetched, bolt. Orcish Bowmasters, Gouch. Also really good against my Smuggler's Copter. Well, like I said, it's not my favorite copter in the world, but been a little bit owned. Snap, Ponder, and your next lane. Not a sign of strength. To be fair, we're not doing much better. Get a Raucous Theater. All right. We have some game now. Deck doesn't have any 7 drops, does it? I don't think so. Top of our curve is the 6 drops. I'll take my million billion. ET for counterspell or something and just lock me in the grave. Ugh. Oh, we're casting this into a counterspell, but that's the toll. Take 4 on the ground here. Yeah, there's no... maybe I draw something. I don't know. It's too early to just... Oh, that's insane. Don't spell pierce me. I will cry. All right. We're gaming. Never concede. Never, ever concede. Oh my god. That's a clip and a half. Don't lightning bolt me. I'll cry so hard. Damnation, sure. Holy smokes, living death owned there. Let's just get an Undermount Adventurer. You can't see how, like, the face I just made squinting trying to look at these cards. Alright, he can definitely Croxa me soon. I don't have anything really worth Chthonian Nightmaring. I could have attacked with Smuggler's Copter there. Black, black, red, red. Escape Croxa. Discard Animate Dead. It's all good because I just recast Squee and Slimefoot, so it all works out. We can play against Croxa. 2+1/+1 counters on you. A Delighted Halfling isn't nothing. Hang on, this is too much mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see. We are 1 mana short. Oh, no, because Underground Adventure has a mana ability. Whoops, I just floated one that I didn't have to, I guess. My bad. Nickel Bolus the Ravagers here. Oh, I see. I forgot that it makes me discard a card. Bummer. Sad game. So close. This hand is like unkeepable. Ah. Yeah, I just need acceleration. Now this is a keep. Green, black, red. Whoops, I have Once Upon a Time. I probably should have cast that first, huh, guys? I probably want second black. Oh, I want a red. All right, looks like we're set. Hmm. Man, Bazooka Bog is interesting. I think first I'm gonna Once Upon a Time. That's an Arbor Elf. Man, I really want to say Bazooka Bog for the Living Death turn, but I think I just should bog him now to get our land drop down. Because like if he goes Toxic Deluge X equals 3 here, I would have much rather had the 5th land. I can see everything. Don't force me. Let's go! This game is just so easy. Brainstorm! That doesn't feel like a strong brainstorm. That feels like a, oh no. Help, please. Kind of brainstorm. Well, opponent's kind of just cooked, I think. I'm hard pressed to think of a reason to play Birds of Paradise. Tainted Pact. Thoron's Ransom. Oh, Damnation. Okay. Yeah, it's finally time to command zone them. Into tap land. Okay, that feels pretty. I did not tap for a green. Is to kill both of these. Once again, just no reason to commit the birds here. I'd rather fetch for Surveil land. Aggressive iteration. Alright. Force of Negation. Enter the exile zone. That's not a card you typically want to exile. Long Goodbye. Sure. I imagine he has another thing to deal with this, but I want to make him use it. Sure. We already have a lot of black. Let's get a commercial district. Oh, I could have fetched for Dryad Arbor. That's my bad. Reef is very good, though. Nip Molten Collapse there. I'll cast the birds now. Yeah, fetching for Dryad Arbor there was actually hilarious. Just didn't cross my mind. It all worked out, though. So he has land and yeah, okay. Okay, fetching for Dried Arbor though doesn't play around Lava Dart, so hear me out. It was actually the right play. Magus of the Moon and turn 1 Deathrite? Yeah, let's keep. This is a turn 2 Magus of the Moon. And we have a couple ways to fetch basics here. Seems pretty good. So this gets basic forest, this gets basic swamp. Oh. Oh no, we can just use Deathrite Shaman for black for a little bit. I'm happy to hear it. I'm excited to flex my paint skills. Don't kill my Deathrite Shaman. Let him cook. Yes, Ponder. Let me Magus of the Moon you. Let me win. Turn 2 win. Oh, it's looking like it's happening. Unless there's a daze, this game's over. That's a Minskin boo. So this needs to be basic swamp. And then we can tap Deathrite, exile this for a red. All right. Magus of the Moon. The lockdown is on. He's probably going to answer the Lightning Rod creature, and then we're going to have 4 mana for Minskin Boo. Pow! You're dead. All right. GG's. Exactly as I written it up to be. I would like to play first. ELHF. This doesn't have a dork in it. Mostly just flooded. I think on the play, I want a better hand. Yeah, this hand's slightly better. We don't have red, but I'll roll with it. I guess I'm just going to throw... Oh no, this is turn 2 Animate Dead. Guess it's Outland Liberator. Alright, turn 2 Oliphant into turn 3 Minskin Boo is... I think that's good. Someone can correct me if I'm mistaken. So... Black-red. Probably the best. And if there's like a Spell Pierce or something here, that's not hitting Minskin Boo, so... Alright, it looks like we're getting a giant monster of hate. So with Lier, I'm imagining that they have a lot of bounce spells. That feels like how you play Lier to me. That being said, we're about to turn the beat down on, so... Thunder Trap Trainer, that is not a sign of strength. Muddle the mixture. You are about to die! You are dead. Holy smokes. This deck's ridiculous. About to draw 4 cards, no big deal. Uncounterable, draw 4 cards. Deal 4 to you. You know how it is. Mutavolt's a hamster. Huh? Huh? Opponents in the tank, thinking. Is there an escape? Is there any hope? High tide. I mean, you have to go for it now, I suppose. Spellseeker. Is there anything for 1 mana? Chain of Vapor. All right. I suppose that keeps the game going to some degree. Will not be using this ability. That card feels weird in this deck. I don't know if I like that. Guess we're wayfaring. Deep-rootedly. Yeah, okay. Resubmit. Let's go. Opponent's playing some sort of high tide combo deck. Pretty cool. With Lier at the helm. We have acceleration. We have our colors. We have plays. Keep. Hopefully there's no force spike or nothing. Yep, sleight of hand's okay. Did Folio do that art? I think we named green here. Wild growth with extra steps. Dinosaur egg. Merchant scroll for a high tide, I imagine. Yep. Hey, Den of the Bugbear. I imagine we're going to kill our opponent pretty quick with Undermountain Adventurer, though. Unless he just has like a turnabout sort of turn this turn. Peek. Look at my hand. Undermountain Adventurer. Well, I'm smarter than just jamming Undermount Adventure without a plan. Actually, never mind. Den of the Bugbear makes me want to go for it. And if he's going to get countered, but that's a counter spell he's not going to have. Oh, okay. And substantiate, sure. Better on that than on my Den of the Bugbear, so I'm cool with that. All right, let's go ham. It's Den of the Bugbear's time. And maybe people run Aetherize in Duel Commander. I'm about to find out. It's going to be anything. I think it's going to be Cryptic Command. Oh, we got to move to combat. Decent chunk of change there. Pow. I now have lethal presented on board, so opponent has to make it happen this turn or else. High Tide. All right, let's see the combo. I am F6. Have your fun. Snap, squee back. Castlier, flashback High Tide. Flashback snap. Merchant Scroll for Brain Freeze. Nope, Intuition. Yep, Intuition me. I see the line, that's fun. I didn't have a way to exile his graveyard, I don't think. Like, exactly why did the Reliquary for Bazooka Bog in our deck? Doesn't matter what I give him. Brain Surge. Intuition. Turnabout untaps the lands for 10. It's 3 per, right? He's at 60 right now. He should have enough. Yeah, now it's deterministic. But we get to play first now, and this looks like a keeper. All right, hopefully we do not get mental misstepped. We have red, green, black, so it doesn't matter what I get as long as it's untapped. This needs to be black, needs to be green, and then we get the red. Opt. That is not a force spike. Good to me. One counter 6 if you want to. I don't know if he even has counter spells. I'd rather have Slimefoot and Squeak in my graveyard than on the battle than in my hand. Extra planar lens. Dope. The snow-covered island tech. Okay, let's begin combat. All right. He has 6 mana. All right, 4 mana for Cloud of Fairies. Snap. All right. Cloud of Fairies. Clear. Opt. Consider. All right, this is not a sign of strength. We're doing okay. That's one card to. Oh, I drew the High Tide. All right, my gamble did not pay out. Six. Snap back the Cloud of Fairies. Tails into graveyard, draw a card. He's running out of collection here. Vexing Bubble doesn't matter. Well, it cycles, that matters, but not the ability. I imagine he doesn't have much else to do besides just like unsubstantiate something and then pass. Cloud of Fairies. Cycle. Yeah, that's not good for him. One minus four. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 damage board. Well, actually, Moloch is creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's only 9 damage if I do that. Unsubstantiate? Yep. And untap up to 4 lands. Okay. I don't know what else he's doing. Oh, did I choose something wrong? I did. My bad. It's a really confusing wording. So if I go, I thought I had one more man. Well, luckily my opponent doesn't have much, so guess I'll just begin combat. Exile, rewind. Oh, Beseju saved the day. It does replace his land. Oh, okay, great. Oh, my heart could not take that one. All right, let's 4-0. Or 4-1, rather. I'm definitely liking this deck a lot more than I liked the Jeskai control list. Well, this is game 5, but same deal. Will I win my 4th game? I was kind of iffy on Living Death. I was like, I don't know. It seems a little bit weird in some matchups. No, it's just incredible. It's just great. It came up in like 2 of the games so far. It's just been broken. Yeah. Living Death is cracked. Oh, I did see it. Oh, my bad. I missed that. Yeah, after this round, we'll do it. I guess we can do it while we're waiting. Is there a character you want me to draw? Draw Burnished Heart. All right, all right. The Baldur's Gate one or the normal one? I don't think that's how you do it. The Baldur's Gate one. I see, I see. That break the display or anything? Are we all good after that screenshot? Where are you, my... Oh no, we just got in the game. Terrible. Yes, I would like to play first. Yo, this is a Mega Keeper? Yeah, I'm into it. Opponents on Miglos. Maze Crusher. Dr. Oil Counters over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna graveyard that. Random Scryfall card. Well, we have Scryfall open. How handy. Bow of Malice. Oh man. I have some stuff to say about this card. Hang on, just gotta take my turn. There's a reanimate. Uh, I think I'm down just to white of the reliquary here. So yeah, Vow of Malice is really funny. Because this is one of 3 cards. It's Intimidate. Was this the first one? Because there's Vow of Malice, Vow of Torment. Like black has gotten the most vows. And then it got Vow of Torment after Vow of Malice because they stopped doing Intimidate and they wanted to go to Menace. And then they did the Menace cycle or the Goaded cycle. Oh, that's fine. Fanatique of Ronas. If I draw a untapped land, I can just kill that. Is it worth killing? Probably, right? Ugh. It feels bad to go like all 2 for 1 like this, but this card isn't good enough to reanimate. That thing has to die. And then I'll reanimate it if need be, or endurance it. Exiling it's part of the cost. Ego Laws. Maze Crusher. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Beast. Gonna reanimate. I kind of want a Shifting Ceratops more. I think that's a little unhinged. I think I'm gonna go for the Fanatic of Ronus, actually. Armagoyf. Alright, go ahead and blow up my Goblin Bombardment at your leisure. Possible play, yield all, but Goblin Bombardment holds my priority. Yeah, you would have eternalized Fanatic of Ronus here. Luckily, I stole it! If Migalosh just blows up Goblin Bombardment, I'm very happy. I am grinning like a fiend. Simian Spirit Guide. 6-drop. Keen-Eyed Curator. Pretty good. Will definitely shrink my Goyf. As long as there's 4 more card types. Yep. Enchantment. And then we reshuffle. So that way he doesn't get a 7/7 with trample. At least not yet. I get a turn to Goblin Bombard that down. Which is all I really need. A turn. Boo, 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 boo. Well, I don't think I'm going to be blocking with anything, so. Oops. Gosh, I'm a buffoon. Great. And hopefully he has 2 lands in his hand, and he removes 3 oil counters here, and we just go about our day. Like Llanowar Elves, I'm really happy. Yeah, Living Death is a good one to remember. Gains Menace and Vigilance. I'll take my 1,000,000. All right, I'm going to get pinged for 2 whenever I cast a creature. All right, I would enjoy not drawing 1,000,000 lands. Take my 2 dam. Eh, not doing too bad. All things considered. My opponent gasses out here. Still hope. Right? Vigilance Menace. Now the question is, do we let Fanatic of Veronis die? I think the answer is yes. 4 damage. I'm going to Goblin Bombard your Cemetery Gatekeeper. Probably just eternalizes bonus here. Kind of didn't have a choice. So the option was that or die. So hopefully we don't draw land. I mean, not a bad one. Let us begin sideboarding. My beautiful burnished heart. This rifle. Shout outs to our opponent for giving us time to draw. Well, yeah, I actually like MS Paint a lot. Um, okay, we're back in game. Normally I'd go darker values to lighter values. No acceleration. Let's mull again. Okay, this does have acceleration, does not my colors. I'll keep it. I'm not happy about it, but bottom. Land Liberator, turn 1 Dryad Arbor. Turn 1 Dryad Arbor is scary, but in the world where this works, it'll work really well. I just can't get turn 1 bolted. It's over. It's over. It was a calculated risk, and it occurred, the nightmare. So I mean, yeah, like I'm not gonna go to 5. Umezawa's GT, that's fine. Not a real big issue. Um, oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Okay. There was a random Scryfall redeem, and then there was you who also did one. So I got a little bit lost there. Get that random card up for you. I saw the most recent redeem and I was like, oh, I already did that though. Sunscape Apprentice. Part of a cycle. Very well known cycle. Sunscape was Bant before Bant was Bant. Okay, so I could sacrifice Slimefoot and Squee. Question is, what do I want in my deck? Not Fury, it's Chaos Defiler. Yay! What a stupid card. That one. That hardly matters. Great. And we have Moloch for removal. This game is gonna cook. Warhammer 40k cards. The Cube All-Stars, Moloch and Chaos Defiler, united as one. Let's get back to business. Opponent has no plays. Mamma mia, Green Sun Zenith. That's an Undermountain Adventurer. Move to combat first. Green Sun Zenith. Golly gee. Give me the initiative. Probably want more red. Fine, I want more green. Death Leaper! You'll never guess where I'm blocking. I have the Necron Precon. That deck is so much fun. That value isn't dark enough. So you can see the sort of dark value around the head here. And then we can sort of blend that in with... Misia Mortars! That Zooks! Flame slashed my boy. I'm about to Moloch your whole life up. Bone Crusher Giant. Oh boy. Here I go. That's a birthing pod. What is in my deck? Broadside bombardiers. All right, fair. Fair, fair, fair. So I can get Fury off Yawgmoth. Or I could go get a 4-drop. Be Grief or Pyrogoyf. Pyrogoyf is huge. Land creature, sorcery, instant. So it's a 4-power creature. Tweaking and tweak. He's gonna gain life though. So he's gonna take 5 from trap. Good night. Gains 2 life. He's at 12. 7. Minsk and Boo. That kills me. Jeez. Oh well. I can't trade on this account anyway. I can open up with a treasure chest. Yay! All right. Let's doodle on this burnish chart a little more. Overall, I think the deck performed pretty admirably. Was there any sort of like cards that you guys saw that felt a little lackluster? I need to move to the other tools soon. Probably even like big fan of marker. Why people like these base red green aggro decks? Because they're good. I mean, red green has broadside bombardiers, Minsk and Boo, Undermount Adventurer, um, things of this nature that are very strong cards that are made for commander but work really well in 1v1 because of that. Broadside Bombardiers, I feel like, is one of the better ones. I wish there was a Gut in this deck, like Gut True Soul Zealot. I think that's like the #1 card I'd add to this thing. But yeah, that's the reason why. Um, a lot of counter spells is the answer. There's a lot of really good red and green threats that really evade any other sort of interaction. But counter spells are like the one area where you can really find some purchase in that sort of metagame. I'm talking Daze, I'm talking Force of Will, Force of Negation. Stern Scolding is like a really good card, probably. I think you need to get the little arms in there. Yay! Man, this would have been awesome earlier today when I was queuing. And we had like 8-minute queue times. Like early in the morning. I have played a little bit with Wash Away. You could take it or leave it. I think if it's your third cancel, meaning if it's your third 3-mana counterspell, you could probably lay off of it. But if it's your second one, it's definitely more plausible. Daze is incredible. I don't think you ask is Wash Away good or Daze. I think you run Daze and then you might even run Wash Away in addition to the Daze. Like, why not both, you know? All right, what do you think, Eve? Have we cooked hard enough here? To get some of these highlights. Not quite the highlight color. Yippee! Burnished heart. Grab the screen here. MS Paint Magic #1. It's in the live stream chat. At least I hope it is. Okay, great. Um, I think I'm done with Duel Commander for today. There's a VOD earlier today if you want to watch our Jeskai Control League. Um, thank you so much all for stopping by. See if there's someone we can raid with all 6 of my viewers. Ideally, another Duel Commander player. Legacy Nadu. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna send you guys to Malltown. Why not? Anyway, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Yippee, you can go get your funny deck reviewed.